I would like to hail the coming of Spin, the teenage summer entertainment film on Disney Hotstar. If I were a teenager, I would hoot and whistle for it, as I might have listened to Elvis or the Beatles in my youth.
This is why you're my favorite daughter.
Your only daughter.
Chill. Repeat. That's perfect. Friends, family, chill.
Now, this film is pretty much all of these things. It starts off with a girl very focused, very connected with her roots, yet lives in a space where she understands there's a concept of responsibility that she has to take into consideration because she lost her mother at the age of 8. She has a nanny, she has a brother, and she has a father who need her to support them so that they and the entire environment of a restaurant which is being run by this family works smoothly.
Spin is a proper mainstream youth film with an Indian flavor that presses all the right buttons, dealing with the teenage world of DJs and music in America with an Indian twist.
This film is about identity. Not identity in terms of where you come from, but identity of what your purpose in life is or what you want to do.
It is the first Disney Channel film with an Indian American leading actor, and it's a great watch for teens on a summer holiday from whichever part of the world they belong to.
Who is that?
I've never seen you smile like that before.
That's Max. He's a DJ. He's probably way too cool for me.
A young girl of 15 has understood this from her mother and is helping her, this British boy who comes in and he is a DJ. And there is this beautiful exchange that happens where he teaches her how to spin and she teaches him how to find music everywhere.
Spin is pitch perfect. There is no pandering to the Indianness of the theme. It just is. People behave in certain ways because that's who they are. Some of them happen to be Indian. That's life. That's America. And it's unique because the whole world understands and falls in love with the characters. They are universal.
I think there is a tremendous directorial prowess that she has shown in this film. The identification that you have, and trust me, when I watched it, there was a certain kind of view that I had. When Dad watched it, he had a whole different ball game. And when you watch it, you will have a different connection to it. But be sure to know that there will be a connection of some kind. Even if it is minuscule, it will be there. And that is the essence of what a good director would want you to do. He would want or she would want you to connect with the film. And you do connect with Spin.
Hats off to young Manjari Makhijani for delivering an international youth hit. I am proud of you. And your dad, Brother Mac, gazing down from wherever he is, would be proud of your achievement. The film is a global collaboration and it shows. And Manjari has conducted the whole orchestra like a veteran.
This is a film that actually made me keep my phone on the side and not touch it. Why? Because I wanted to see the way the director has amalgamated seamlessly content, shot taking, hues and color, and a background score.
It's really amazing how you're picking all this up. You could be great.
So you're a musician?
No.
From the writers Josh Kagan and Carly Steiner, who have penned a tight screenplay with catchy songs. Produced and performed by Grammy Award winner Mariah DeVries, including winners like Asha Bhosle's Jab Chhaye Mera Jadoo, Zinda Hu Main by Pratibha Singh Baghel, to Pakki Yariya by Sunidhi Chauhan and Sukhvinder Singh, each have an easy charm that gets your foot tapping and your blood racing.
Abhay Deol is a regular dad. No bells and whistles of Bollywood. Though when he shakes his, in the music which is playing, when he shakes his body and whatever it is, you definitely know that he comes from a Bollywood background because it has that typical sort of Bollywood step to it. You feel that he's gonna probably get into a jig, and that connects you.
Abhay Deol, as the harassed, likable owner of a cool restaurant, Spirit of India, with a sensitive 15-year-old daughter played by Avantika Vandapu, an Indian-American teen who discovers her passion for creating DJ mixes that blend the rich textures of Asian culture and the world around her.
Grandmother is speaking. She has a slight accent. When she's saying the puja and the shlok, she sounds completely herself. She looks like a typical Punjabi, grandmom when she's doing her puja, and a really socialite grandmom when she's at the restaurant and she's entertaining.
And add to that an attractive clutch of friends, you have the perfect ingredients for indulging your teenage dreams on screen. In the climax, with a beautiful tiara on her head, Avantika, as Ria, transforms into a divine angel of musical fusion.
One shot in this entire film where the girl is just standing, she's in a white peasant top, and she's looking admiringly and adoringly at this DJ who she's interested in, and she thinks he's interested in her, and this burst of yellow color comes from one side of her, and it covers the entire screen and goes all over her face. It is such a typical shot, from the Deepika Padukones to the Madhuri Dixits to the Kareena Kapoors to everyone who is in Indian Bollywood scene would have gone through a holy scene with this sort of romantic, burst of color that happens. And it comes so seamlessly in the film that immediately you say, wow, yaar, kitna sona hai types. It's joyous because you identify with the culture, yet you identify with the fact that it is a modern film.
The charm of the Spirit of India restaurant is that it becomes the basis of an extended family that extends right into the audience. I can only describe Spin in superlatives. My rating for Spin is 9 out of 10. I am forced to deduct 1 mark for the somewhat contrived final contest that leads up to the climax. Otherwise, this is the perfect film for a summer night, for the gossamer dreams of a teenager aching to take charge of her life.
It is a family movie. So if you're an adult, you can watch it with your kids. If you are living abroad, you can connect to India with its slight Bollywood masala to it. If you're in India, realize that our culture has transcended pretty much to every corner of this earth. I rate you at 9 for the simple reason that I actually put my phone aside just to watch every shot that you have beautifully orchestrated through this movie.
Now, spin refers to the way the DJ spins the record to play the music. Sitkak Speaks refers to the spin you need to put on your finger to click and become a subscriber. What spin? Tell me if you like it, and even if you don't, subscribe. Let's speak to each other soon.